Hi, I'm Patrick Stegall. I'm a DUI attorney in Mississippi. I practice primarily in North Mississippi, and I'd like to kind of go over some things about being charged with a DUI, what happens next. If you're watching this, you're probably looking for some information on what happens when you go to court and how your case is going to turn out. So maybe I can explain some things to you and answer some of your questions. If you've been charged with drunk driving, you basically have two general options. This is kind of a big picture view we're going to look at. Your basic options are going to be, one, maintain your innocence. Okay, you're presumed innocent right now, and you will be presumed innocent throughout this process. So you can maintain your innocence and plead not guilty and fight the charge, and you can go all the way to trial on that. That can be a long process, it can be an expensive process, and when I say go to trial, that can mean different things as well. Some DUI cases in Mississippi, you're entitled to have a bench trial in front of a judge. It's a pretty simple process. You're not bringing a jury in where they hear all the evidence. You're simply trying it in front of a judge. Some DUI cases, though, you are entitled to a jury, and you can go that direction if you want. So that is option number one. Fight the charge, maintain your innocence, have a trial. Your second option would be going the other way, and that is working out an agreement with the state of Mississippi, with the prosecutor, a settlement. It probably would involve some kind of plea. You may decide that's the best thing to do. You know, which route you want to go is going to depend on your case, the facts of your case, the strength of the evidence, what's best for your situation, what I think is best. So all these things need to be looked at. Sometimes people who are charged with this crime want to go to trial. They need to go to trial and fight the case because of something. For instance, you may be a commercial driver. If you have a commercial license, obviously you have a lot to lose, and some kind of plea deal with the state is probably going to jeopardize your license. Or you may be in another profession where you have to drive, you need a license, you can't have any kind of restriction or something like an interlock device on your car, like that's just not an option for some people, and you have to go to trial. You have to give yourself that chance. Or you may be a repeat offender. Maybe you have a prior DUI on your record, so you're looking at enhanced punishment, and you decide it's best to go to trial on this. Or maybe a case where you think the evidence is weak and you're not willing to plead guilty to something you don't think you did. So that's just something we have to look at. Option number two that I was talking about, where you would plead, maybe work out some kind of negotiated settlement, probably a plea deal with the state, that can be a good way to go if it's what you want to do, and if you're comfortable with it. There are actually, for offenders in Mississippi, for DUI offenders, in some cases there are options to keep the charge off your record if you plead guilty. And you avoid jail time, you avoid the permanent conviction on your record. It's not available for everybody, but if it is available for you, and you're not going to lose your job if you do it, and you're okay with going through that process, and you're okay with accepting responsibility, that's something you can look into. It's a good option for people who qualify and want to do that. So at the start of any DUI case, those are the two areas, those are the two choices you have. And after looking at the evidence and talking to your lawyer, you need to decide which direction you go in. And then you need to break the case down even further and see what exactly do we need to do to get the result that I want. Each case is different, but I handle a lot of these for clients throughout Mississippi. I would like to hear more about your case, so please call me as soon as possible. I'm Patrick Stegall, and thank you for watching.